Each December, the National Archives releases papers under the 30-year rule. This involves secret and confidential documents from within government being released for public scrutiny. It can involve correspondence between various civil service chiefs. It can involve correspondence and reports between the taoiseach and various foreign leaders on all aspects of Irish life. This year, in general terms, the papers relate to 1995. In terms of Northern Ireland and UK, it relates to papers from 2005 because the UK operates on a shorter release schedule. 1995 was quite a significant year in Irish history. It was the first year of the Rainbow Coalition under Taoiseach John Bruton. It was also a year when the peace process was getting into full gear. David Trimble took over as leader of the Ulster Unionist Party, and US President Bill Clinton, in a bid to support the peace process, granted a visa to Sinn Féin President Gerry Adams to visit the US. In general Irish society, it was also pretty much a remarkable year. The Irish press closed after decades of being one of the foremost newspapers in the Republic. It was also the end of an era for Jack Charlton, who resigned as manager of the Republic of Ireland after years of glory, ranging from Euro 88 to Italia 90 and USA 1994. This year, some of the papers predate 1995. One of my favourite stories, which will appear in the Irish Independent on December the 27th, relates to the abdication of King Edward VIII in 1936. Of course, we forget that back at that time, Ireland was a free state and our actual head of state was the English monarch. King Edward, of course, resigned because he wanted to marry US divorcee Wallis Simpson. His marriage to Wallis Simpson was opposed by the British Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin and by the UK Cabinet. Fascinating details of the King's intentions, the Cabinet's view on that, and also Irish opinion on the abdication are contained within the files. There's also some very interesting things about Northern Ireland, including the fact that back in the 1970s, when violence in Northern Ireland was reaching its peak, secret Irish reports were drawn up to examine whether it would be preferable for the United Nations to place Northern Ireland in a trusteeship. All the details of the state papers will be published in the Irish Independent between December the 27th and December the 30th. They're the highlights from day one, and I'll have another video with the highlights for day two.